Hi everybody, it's Pollo Del Mar, and thank you for joining me for webisode number 2 of my video blog, Name Dropping with Pollo Del Mar. We've got a whole host of names that we're going to drop tonight. Celebrities local, national, and international, so stay tuned. And thank you again for being one of the many people who are tuning in to make this so much fun for me. Of course, tonight I just came from totally 80s night at the Glamazone. It was our first ever theme, and we had amazing performances by Lady Tia, Putinesca, Becky Motorlodge, Miss Ronnie, Sandra Oh No She Didn't, and Euphoria. And the crowd was wild and enthusiastic, so I'm so glad that everybody came out tonight for that. Don't miss next week when it's going to be Latinas Locas, crazy Latin ladies. We've got Dulce de Leche, Giselle, Reina. It's going to be an amazing show, so please join us. And that's next week. I guess it's time for me to start learning a little bit of Shakira, maybe. I don't know which song I'd perform, but with this hair, I'm thinking maybe She-Wolf? Actually more a lioness, I think. At any rate, how many of you have had an opportunity to check out my guidetogay.com interview with Sahara Davenport? That's the first thing up this week. We're going to talk about Sahara Davenport. Now, many of you remember her from Season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Sahara was the one who went head-to-head with Shangela in the very first episode in a Lip Sync for Your Life showdown. Of course, she's a New York favorite, and as it turned out, returned to acclaim this season on Season 3 when her very famous partner, Miss Manila Luzon, competed for and came in runner-up for Season 3's Drag Race. Now, in my hilarious interview with Sahara, she and I totally connected, and of course we talked about Drag Race and what it was like for her, but we also talked more than anything about the fact that she has a brand new single coming up. It just released on iTunes. I'm going to let you take a listen to that. Ready? Okay. She actually told me that she loves the song because it's more aggressive than her first single, and this one allows her to do a lot of the performance things that people know her for, the pirouettes, the high-energy dance maneuvers, kicks, and stuff. So here we go. Take a listen to Go Off, new by Sahara Davenport, now on iTunes. Let's see what we think. Go off, go hard, go get you some. Yes, Miss Honey, she sounds fierce, and she is living for it. So check that out now on iTunes. It's Sahara Davenport, Go Off, available internationally on iTunes. And of course, read my interview with her, where we talk about everything from whether or not wedding bells will ring in the future for her in Manila, to what it means to her to be in a kai-kai relationship. If you don't know what kai-kai is, check that out. Go to guidetogay.com. I'm going to put a URL in this for you. So it's guidetogay.com, and then scroll down to the interview section where you can find my interview with Sahara Davenport. Sahara is so funny. I certainly hope that she will send this link out to all of her followers on Twitter. She's a sweetheart. And hello, I nearly died because she's following me now on Twitter. That is amazing. Thank you, Sahara. I appreciate it. Let's talk about other things in the news relating to RuPaul's Drag Race. Certainly, the biggest news in San Francisco as it relates to Drag Race is the fact that coming up in just a matter of 2 weeks, we are going to have an amazing series of performances by some of the biggest stars in Drag Race history. First of all, on Saturday, August 27th, we're going to have Mariah Balenciaga and Miss Alexis Mateo both performing for JC Presents event at the cafe. So you can find out more about that at thecafesf.com. And of course, don't forget the very next night, Sunday, August 28th, we're going to have Puerto Rican sensation Miss Yara Sofia performing at the Glamazone. That's my show, everybody. Sunday nights at the cafe. So you're going to come out and see Yara Sofia at the cafe. Now, something that I didn't know when she was on Drag Race or when I booked her is that Yara's actual last name is Del Mar. Can you believe it? Pollo Del Mar and Yara Sofia Del Mar. It's true. If you want to find out more, look her up on YouTube. YouTube.com, Yara Sofia Del Mar. It's the truth. Now, when Yara comes to town, I am excited because she's actually going to be staying right here in my humble abode. She won't be the first Drag Race superstar who stayed here. My girlfriend, that's Ongina right there. Ongina stayed here. We've had Miss Jessica Wilde. I've got her panties in the other room. That's a scandalo right there. We've had Venus Delight, and now soon it's going to be Yara Sofia staying here at Casa Del Mar, which seems perfectly appropriate now that we know her last name. And I recently did a lot of renovations around the place. I bought a new television and set up some really cute places to kind of feng shui for the ladies. So I can't wait to bring her into my humble home. And by the way, since I'm now bringing you all into my home, not one at a time, quite the same as what I'm going to be doing with Yara, but nonetheless bringing you in, maybe next webisode I'll give you a little tour around the place and let you see what everything looks like with my newly remodeled space. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that just 3 days after I bring in Yara Sofia, on Wednesday, August 31st, superstar from season 1, Miss Nina Flowers, is going to be performing at Deco Lounge as part of Delish, the weekly Wednesday night drag show there, hosted by none other than Issa Manzanita. So please come on out and support all of your favorites from RuPaul's Drag Race. And, of course, support me. I would love to see you all on Sunday, August 28th, when I bring in Miss Yara Sofia to the cafe. For complete details, look me up on Facebook or Twitter. I don't want to just connect with you guys here in these webisodes. I want to connect with you all the time. So for the latest updates, check me out on Facebook and Twitter. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you, and we'll be back soon for another webisode. Until then, we've been talking about all the latest gossip. My name is Pollo Del Mar, and we've been name dropping. I'll see you soon.